Hi there, Aries. Welcome in to your June 2025 monthly zodiac readings. I just saw the man holding the coin on the split there with love, the angel of love. Yeah, so how's everyone doing? How are you doing? Hope you're doing well. Well, I just saw the woman holding the coin, and then I saw a journey. So I feel like we'll see what wants to come out for you, but it could possibly be a connection going in a new direction. And with the man holding the coin and the woman holding the coin, king and queen of pentacles, marriage. That could be either an existing marriage or one about to one that has the potential for marriage. So we'll see. And then yesterday, yeah, so that's, thank you, Spirit. Yesterday I did a new tea leaf fortune reading with the tea leaf cards, and that main message was about marriage. So depending on what comes out here, Aries, you might want to take a little peek at that if you have not already. I will say, Aries, y'all are going to be busy for the next few years, right? Saturn just entered your sign. Neptune is in your sign, and it's not really about Saturn and Neptune. It's more about you guys, what you stand for. It's self-sovereignty, it's self-mastery, and with Saturn and Neptune, it's about, for the collective, it's about bringing our dreams, our higher aspirations into reality. But for you, Aries, I feel like it feels really odd to say, but it is personal for everyone because Aries is a sign of the south. But I feel like for you guys, it's even more personal, right? It's like this is really rubbing up against you. So that's very interesting. I did have this card come out. We have all tied up. So look at the Eight of Swords energy. Talk to me about the energy of June for the sign of Aries. Adjacent possibilities. Oh, I'm feeling you may right now be in a standstill, and it's purposeful because there's other things that are going to be opening up for you. As Neptune moved into your sign, was it March, April, and then now Saturn. It's so things you may not have had a clear direction just yet, but just hold on. I feel like June's going to open that up for you. Look at that. I didn't even realize that they're consecutive 23 and then 24. So things moving in the order that they're meant to. Oh my goodness. Let's see. We have Thinking Woman flipped up, and then we got the Angel of Love. So I almost thought they were the same, but no, 47 and 49. So still a progression, but there may be a gap in between here for when things actually get moving. For some of you, or for someone in particular, this is about going into a field of study that is really super aligned with your heart space, super aligned with your soul's path. It doesn't matter what age you are. This is about really exploring a new chapter for yourself, and it brings you a lot of joy and a lot of happiness. It fills your cup. I am going to say on the bottom of the deck, wow, I feel like this is a totally different message. Wow. Well, I'm just going to say right here, yeah, this was looking at me, the hostilities energy. There may be people, someone or someone's, because I've got three masculine energies that came out after this, there may be this one came out first with the throat chakra, and then the man holding the coin. We did see the man holding the coin on the bottom of the deck. For some of you, there may be a quote unquote war for your love and affection this month. You're going to have your pick of the crop, I'm hearing, and wow, possibilities. So for many of you, this is where the area of being single opens up to the possibilities of not being single. For maybe from dating and just going through the motions to opening something up to finding the life partner, or a life partner becoming, or a connection becoming more grounded in this reality here. It's got a lot that wants to come through here, but if you're not looking for that, well, too bad. It's coming. For very, very few of you, this hostilities has nothing to do with this masculine energy over here. This is other people watching you rise, and there's jealousy. Let that fuel you. Not letting it, overtake you and consume you, but just to let you know, be a marker that, yeah, I'm doing exactly what I meant to do here. I'm moving in the direction I am meant to move in. I am elevating, because if I wasn't, then these people would be so sweet to my face like they've done in the past. I feel like by you evolving in every which way, whether that's, attracting the love partner, attracting the opportunity to go back to school to learn something that you feel very aligned with. Maybe it's nursing, maybe it's naturopathy. It's something that's very healing. For those that you're going back to school, you're going back into a field that helps you do your mission work. It helps you to be in service of the all that is. And there are people who would like to not see that not happen, right? I don't feel like this has to do with these three men, but I am also getting that these three men are all the same energy. There's someone who has very strong, deep emotional a tie to you. They have a truth with this throat chakra here that they want to, I'm hearing reveal to you. That's the word I'm hearing. So I'm also hearing somebody wants to get something off their chest, a truth off their chest. I'm wow. There is a masculine energy that's feeling very raw and vulnerable right now. All in my feels, I'm hearing all in my feels, but this could be the internal battle that this masculine has been undergoing. Again, keep in mind that masculine energy doesn't have to be male. It can be a very strong, dominant female presence in your life, but they predominantly express in their masculine energy. I do feel that this is male masculine energy, but I'm picking up on, only because there's just so much of it here. It doesn't have to be, though. But this is someone who wants to put, I'm hearing, wanting to put roots down, wanting to make something solid, wanting to, I'm hearing come correct. I'm hearing, there's a lot of them out here. Doing what I should have done before. So this definitely could be somebody that you have known in this lifetime, or definitely have a past life energy with. Yeah, and that's all on the bottom of the deck. that was that. Okay, so let's take a look at where this is going for you, Aries. Just to recap, it just felt like, well, that was 11 minutes of conversation there. So just to recap, you've got the all tied up in the adjacent possibilities. Something that may not have been moving is going to move in the right direction here. 23 and 24 moving in the direction that you're meant to go in. 47 and 49 here, with the 48 missing. That's very prevalent for me. The 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, so it's 3 numbers. So there could be a collaboration, or just guidance from spirit that's missing at the moment. But you're being asked to be studious. Like I said, some of you may be actually going back to school to pursue something that's more healing, maybe taking some Reiki courses, some crystal courses, something like that. There's just so much coming through here. So let's take a look here first at the all tied up and the adjacent possibilities for Aries, June 20. There's a Chariot. Something definitely moving forward here fast. At the very least, you're leveling up, man. Of course you would. Look at the energy that's swimming in your sign, right? For June. I'm hearing June is going to be all lit up for Aries. Wow, I got to write that down. Oh, I can't even spell right. All lit up. Wow. That came through like a flash. All right. Deep breath, Aries. Deep breath. Let's see here. Yeah, there's definitely a collaboration that's, wow, that's a lot wanting to come through, because I'm just clarifying the all tied up in the ages, the possibilities. There is, I'm going to read it in the reverse. We got the 3 of Pentacles in reverse. There's a lack of collaboration. Like I said, I feel like there's a missing piece here. We've got the 5 of Pentacles, which was in the conflict, the challenge position. It was on its side there. So, let's see what else. We got 3 other ones. I feel like that's more like a self-worth, or believing something that keeps you in that lack mentality. Maybe showing up, I'm hearing again for you this month, Aries. And I'm also hearing, but you're going to know what to do. Yeah, Ace of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles, and the 6 of Cups. Something is returning. Someone is returning. This 6 of Cups could just be a pattern, a thought form, especially with the all tied up. That just reminds me so much of the 8 of Swords. Something that resurfaces, so you can take another look at it and do something differently and get better results. This is that saying about, how does it go? You can't keep doing the same thing over and over and over again and expect different results. You've got to change things up. And I think I'm safe in saying, energetically, for you right now, Aries, with all the shifts that's been going on, I don't think you're done yet either. Up to this point, you haven't really been able to get your footing. You're still waiting for some other energy to enter the picture. And it certainly will. And it's going to make so much sense, because I feel in my own vessel that it has to do with, you may be thinking it has to do with one thing, but it outside of you, but it has more to do with your own self-worth and how you're seeing yourself and how what you're telling yourself about the situation. I have never read that energy off of this card before, this Five of Pentacles. You can view this as you're being left out in the cold, right? But why can't you also view it as, I'm choosing to keep myself out of a situation that's not balanced, a situation that drains my energy, a situation that doesn't serve me or serve anyone else. I'm removing myself from this situation. I'm removing myself from this belief. I'm removing myself from this pattern. And what happens then is you make space for this to come in. You make space for this to come in, right? You make space for this new adventure that's more healing and serving of others and of yourself. It serves the all. It's a very deep reading I'm getting into here. I know you know what I'm talking about here. This could have, because of the self-worth, it could have resulted in multiple things. Number one, in some lower back pain. It could have resulted in, I'm picking up on 3 to 5 years ago, something. You might want to look back there, because that might be where this originated from, or when this resurfaced, something triggered this to pop up for you, Aries. It triggered your self-worth. I feel like you did what you needed to do spiritually and energetically at that time to move you through to the next step, but now it's coming back so you can look at it and still get to where you're going, but it shifts something you do, even if that's just a change, shifting your perspective. And know what see what I'm saying? Instead of looking at this as lack, looking at it as going toward my potential, because this doesn't align with me anymore, or I'm out of alignment with this old energy before, right now. And there's this old energy that wants to come in and help you see things in a new light and learn something new about it. Learn something new about yourself. That could be simply, all this is, Aries, being the sign of the self, is finding that self-love, doing things differently when quite possibly someone comes back from the past, or an old situation resurfaces for a revival, for a new revival. So this is something that is, number one, I've got a lot coming through here. So, wow. I mean, I can't keep up with it. This for some of you is going to be a past life soulmate that is a past life soulmate. could be a divine counterpart coming, coming in again. This a resurgence of this energy, and you get the opportunity to do it differently, better, fuller, more holy. WHOLLY and HOLY, both spellings of that word. Do things more holy. Well, yeah, June is going to be all lit up for you, Aries. I would say so with that. Let's take a look at this thinking woman and the angel of love here. Still progressing 47 into 49, but again, and I feel that 48 is missing because of this Three of Pentacles in the reverse. It makes me feel like something was removed energetically from your experience, so you can specifically see this thing in a new light. I'm surprised the Hangman hasn't come out on this side, because that's what I'm feeling. All right, thinking woman, angel of love. Let's see if it comes out over here. Six of Wands, victory, success. Recognizing you, recognizing yourself, recognizing the love that you have in yourself. And when you do that, when we do that, others recognize that. Really being seen. You're rising up for sure. How can you not, with the energies that are swimming in your sign here, right? So I'm kind of like wanting to do a mirror here. So I've got the Five of Pentacles in the challenge position, Five of Cups in the challenge position. Again, past energy. How are you going to perceive it? I feel like many of you could be given opportunities this month to really reflect on something. That's certainly already happened. I'm hearing it is playing out on another timeline, another dimension, another frequency, in this energy. But this Five of Pentacles and this Five of Cups has to clear out first. So something from the past could definitely come back around here. It could be something different for everyone. Like I said, it could be an old pattern that you have when you're relating to this man holding the heart, or man holding the coin, or just masculine energy in general, your own masculine energy. It could be an old opportunity to go back to work, to something that you've just burned yourself out from, and now you're looking toward something more healing for yourself and humanity. I'm hearing for someone in particular that if that's the case, if this old job represents itself, you have learned and come into a lot of wisdom, not only book knowledge, but a lot of wisdom as well, that where you could possibly now incorporate a more compassionate and healing self that would make that job more enjoyable this time around. There's something that's for someone very, very, very specific. It's like if you've left a job and you were good at your work, but maybe you retired, and it's like all of a sudden they're calling you back after years, down the road, or maybe not years, but and it's like, we have this position open for you. and we feel that what you brought to the table before is a good fit, would be a good fit for this. And you're thinking to yourself, well, I'm not that person. I left that job because I got burned out on what I was doing. So there's some, you have the ability to speak the truth of that. And that, you know, through your growth, maybe in the past you would not have spoken up and said that, but now that you're able to, and that you do, then the company goes, oh, wait a minute, we do have this other position that what you're describing to me, what you're interested in, and you know, just having this conversation with you, I feel like that would be a really great fit for you as well. Do you want to explore it? And so that just opens up more possibilities for you. Maybe you don't want to go back to work for that company, and it gives you an idea to I don't know, branch out on your own maybe, or find someone else that it just gives you an idea for moving forward. There's something there about that. I did have two cards that came out: Four of Cups, Four of Wands. Yeah, you know, I've got to say, something that, an opportunity that was missed in the past is getting a resurgence. Absolutely. One more down here, please. For Aries, Queen of Cups. Man, Angel of Love energy in the Queen of Cups. Seriously, look at, they even resemble each other. The little bit of the colorings minus the blue. I just caught a glimpse of this shell here, and it just drew me right into her. And her hair for a moment looked, you know, similar when I was bringing the cards up. They don't now that I'm looking at them, but they did just a second ago. But this, man, this will open you up. For some of you, this is divine counterpart union, soulmate, you know, union. This is, you know, coming together, but it's nonetheless, it is joyful, it is heart-centered, it is fun, it's expressive. So for those that resonate with the job issue or the job situation, I'm hearing that this new vein will put you on a new platform. I don't know what that means, whether that means branching the company out, or branching yourself out onto YouTube, onto Instagram, TikTok. I don't know all the other ones. I know there are some that are more humanity, unity, consciousness driven and focused. So maybe there's other ones out there that you would be, but this is going to put you on a new platform. Because they're dancing on a platform, for some a stage. I do want to say, with the Four and the Five of Cups here, I do want to put a little asterisk here. Make sure you're very self-aware this month, especially because this could come in so subtly that you almost missed it. You almost missed it. Although, I mean, the June being lit up for you, I'm feeling that, but because it's so intense, this may slip by without your notice. So take notice, be very self-aware, be grounded and rooted, embodied, so you can grab that frickin' shell and have your success. Victory, Six of Wands. There's only one way you're going to have success here, and that's by being fully tapped in and connected and self-aware. I love that. What other way would there be for Aries to go, right? but I do understand, we're all human. We all have Aries in our chart. I have absolutely no planets in Aries in my birth chart. Don't know what that means, but we are all made up of all the elements, all the traits of the zodiac. But this just feels really very Aries centered, very Aries driven. That feels really good. Let's look on the bottom of this deck. Yeah, this could definitely come in. A little shocking information about a job, and it just puts you on a whole new trajectory. I'm just telling you. Again, maybe a new platform. But this is definitely going to require you to be very self-aware. Queen of Swords. Be very self-aware. Interesting, I have a reversal in this deck, so let's keep going to that reversed card. So the Nine of Swords is in reverse. That just tells me that this may be, it may be stressful moving through this, but if you're very self-aware, it doesn't have to be. It's all in how you're going to be looking at it and perceiving it. But at the end of it, man, you're just going to be so free of all the stress and all the strife, and things are going to be balanced out. You're going to be fully in your mission. I saw the Six of Pentacles after that Nine of Swords reversed. But being self-aware, for some, it could mean watching your money. I know for me, when Mars is very strong in Aries, I have to watch my spending. That hits a specific spot in my chart where I can easily overspend and run up the credit card bills, right? So there is a little bit of something here, but it's again, this requires you to open your heart, to be very self-aware of your emotions, listen to what your senses are telling you, listen to what your heart is telling you this month. I'm also hearing, for some, listen to what your body is telling you. Well, we all should anyway, right? But there's something there about that. We do have 3 pages here. Which one's missing? We've got the Page of Wands, Page of Cups, Page of Pentacles, Page of Swords. So there may be, with that throat chakra here, there may be some information, some conversation coming in, some truth coming in. I do want to say, with the Page of Swords missing, that there are going to be all eyes on you. Let's take a look and see where the Page of Swords is hiding in the deck. Just see what's holding it up. Because I feel like it's important information. It's important knowledge. Like I said, though, you do have eyes on you. Well, where is you? It's like my eyes are even slow trying to read these cards. Wow, a lot of aces in a row there. You're going to be the last card. Watch it be the last card. Page of Swords, almost. Page of Swords is sandwiched between the Sun and the Knight of Wands, and then the Two of Wands, the new direction. So I feel like this information, there is a conversation that's coming in. It's definitely going to set you free here. It's definitely going to be a piece of the puzzle, be a piece of information that really allows you to see things a lot clearer. It's going to bring in some clarity. It's going to bring in, it's going to help things move along very swiftly here, is what I'm hearing, into your new direction. I like this a lot, Aries. Great way to start off the month here. Well, let's see. This is the only deck I've got within reach. Let's see what we're doing. Messages from the angels for you. Like I said, I don't have anything else close by here other than my tea leaves, and they're not I'm not feeling that for right now. Let's get a guidance message for Aries. Well, all right here. Well, again, I mentioned the tea leaf reading I did yesterday. This is about marriage, Daniel. I am the angel of marriage. I am assisting you right now. Again, this could be coming together with a divine counterpart. Marriage, to me, I know the first thing we normally think about when we see the word marriage, it is about somebody getting married. Yes, that could be it. That could be it. There could be a proposal. You know, Ace of Pentacles could certainly be a proposal. Maybe moving in with someone with the Four of Wands there. But I'm not fully feeling that. I like the word marriage because it's a blending of energies. It's a coming together of one or more energies, not just you and another. It's you and 3 others, 5 others, 10 others. It's a blending of energies that you know, if Daniel is assisting right now, maybe these energies haven't been in alignment, or maybe they have and they're just getting an upgrade. However, this is needed for you, whether this is Daniel coming in and assisting you to extricate yourself from a situation, a blending of energies that's kind of run its course, is no longer in alignment, or this is Daniel coming into, or this is Daniel coming in to bring in, to clear the energies so you can make space to bring in a new connection, a new soul tribe, a group of friends, business co-workers, whatever it is for you. Apply it to where it needs to be applied. It doesn't necessarily need to be about a husband-wife, marriage, legal marriage kind of thing, but it certainly can. I'm feeling it's more of an energetic blending, removing and blending. It's like the temperance energy. I did see that as I was getting closer to the sun. I feel like that was, yeah, it was a few cards back, but there's just this blending of energies that's occurring. But in order for them to come together for you, whatever that is, you need to revisit some old energies, some old thoughts, some old patterns, some old connections, whatever it is, to clear out the stagnant energy, to make space for the new energy, and to make space for you to be able to move forward heart-centered and open and free and sovereign. Get what I'm saying here? I think you do, Aries. This is not your first rodeo, I'm hearing, but June is certainly going to be lit up for you. I did see the tower around that page of, it was right before the sun, the page of swords. So there is something being shaken loose and then shaken together here, Aries. I'm going to leave it there. Thank you for joining me. Have a great June. It's a big energetic month for all of us collectively. And we'll see you on the other side, right? Take care. I love you, Aries. Talk to you next time.